Hare Krishna. So why did Srila Prabhupada assume or take the title Founder-Acarya? In a specific sense, there's a really nice story, a little pastime with one of his lady disciples, Govindadasi, as to how it actually happened. But from a broader philosophical perspective, the title Guru is very widely used and can be anything from, a music guru, an exercise guru, to also a person who guides you in spiritual life. But when you consider that the whole philosophy of Krishna consciousness, of Gaudiya Vaishnavism, had never gone beyond the boundaries of what we understand as modern-day India, in thousands of years it had stayed within those boundaries. So for Srila Prabhupada to have brought it beyond those boundaries, and not just beyond those boundaries but worldwide, was really an extraordinary moment in history, an extraordinary achievement that as time passes, I think, will be recognized more and more. So really something in addition to Guru was needed to really properly describe that and to properly honor what had actually happened. And of course, because Srila Prabhupada founded ISKCON, then founder is a very appropriate word to use. And then the word Acharya means one who leads by example. And of course, there is no better person who led by example than Srila Prabhupada. Now this title, Founder-Acarya, the only real examples we have of it are the founders of the original Sampradayas, the 4 original Sampradayas, and they go back millennia. Many thousands, if not millions of years they go back. There are 2 somewhat obscure examples where it was used in a publication called the Sajani Toshini, which was a publication that the disciples of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Srila Prabhupada's spiritual master, produced. Later on, actually, under the instruction of Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj, it was changed to the Harmonist and was printed in English to appeal to the growing amounts of people in India who spoke and read English. And then later on, that was revived by Srila Prabhupada in the form of the Back to Godhead magazine. But anyway, in the Sajani Toshini, the reference Founder-Acarya was made to Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur because of what he achieved in terms of establishing the Gaudiya Math and having as many as 64 branches throughout India. However, after the term Founder-Acarya was used in that publication, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur himself, he passed away just a matter of weeks later. So it never gained traction, never really took hold. But if you compare the life, if you like, of Srila Prabhupada with his spiritual master, Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj, he revived and reformed a weakened tradition, Lord Chaitanya's tradition. Shortly after Lord Chaitanya left, it had become misused, corrupted, and was really being presented in a way that was the polar opposite of the message that Lord Chaitanya actually came and gave to humanity. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj, he revived and reformed that tradition and brought it back in line with the teachings and mood of Lord Chaitanya. He engendered a society, formed a society very much pervaded by his own personality and spirit, very much what Srila Prabhupada did with ISKCON. He embodied the mood of the ancient and original Sampradaya Acharyas, particularly in delivering pure love of Godhead to suffering humanity. And this is such a key point. That's what the original Sampradaya Acharyas did. That's what Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur did. The whole goal of creating spiritual organizations and delivering a spiritual message, the goal is to offer people pure love of Godhead, which simultaneously means they will be relieved from all their suffering like that. So Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj did that with his Gaudiya Math, Srila Prabhupada did that with ISKCON, and ISKCON continues to try to deliver that message of pure love of God and freedom from suffering today. He countered impersonal monism, same as Srila Prabhupada. He restored the true theistic Siddhanta and spread that Siddhanta vigorously, exactly as Srila Prabhupada did with his ISKCON. And exceptionally, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj, he propagated the philosophy of Achinta Bheda Bheda Tattva, simultaneous oneness and difference. So Krishna is the creator of everything, but he's not controlled. by the creation. He's in everything, but he's not touched by anything. He has an impersonal feature, but of course he has a personal feature. So this philosophy of Achinta Bheda Bheda Tattva was also propagated by Srila Prabhupada in the form of unity in diversity. So for all these different reasons, the title Founder-Acarya is so very appropriate for His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.